Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to our next match here in the BlueGenji eSport League. Welcome to my co-caster. Hello, Job.
No, not here to meet your boy, Rob. Hello. I'm so excited. Let's go.
Let's
Just
get
need to
it.
adjust my cam again. Okay, there we go. So, Norks, what kind of match do we have today? Tell me.
As you can see at the top, we see Bronze Battalion versus BlueGenji eSports' very own Team Fox. Both teams are currently getting ready in the lobby. I think there's just one person missing, so we should be starting into a match very, very shortly.
Yeah, well, first map seems to be Oasis. Very, well, it's in terms of control maps, it's a really unique one because all of the maps kind of favor different compositions and some like very stall heavy points. The one with the jump pad comes to mind, for example.
Yeah, definitely. I think last time we saw a queen composition here, and the other team played some very interesting Rotok style team comp styles. Maybe we'll see something similar coming out. Last time we had the defending champions, Quick Esports, on, and we'll see if today's match can match the level we saw. Okay, we are getting in game now, so I will just send us over really quick. Going into Oasis. The round hasn't quite started yet. I suspect we'll. Yep.
That's the map I was talking about. Favors a lot of like it's really interesting. You can play a lot of stuff here. You could play dive, play for the high ground. I've seen queen comps on this point. Yeah, I'll have to see what these guys pick.
Yeah, we have 17 seconds for the teams to assemble their comps. Saw some Genji coming out. Maybe that could be a pick here. Genji has been favored in the meta recently. Some teams like swapping out the Tracer for Genji if they have a particularly competent flex DPS player. So maybe not that comfy on Tracer.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a ball comp and a diva comp. Both teams like have flankers. Okay, Kiriko Mora. Let's see if they stick to that. That seems quite weird to me. With a Lucio Bob on the other side, it's very stationary.
Yeah. So the Torb and Baptiste get swapped out as I suspected. Those are just a bit too vulnerable. We'll see. No, the Baptiste goes back in. So we can probably see that together with the Brigitte becoming a prime target for BlueGenji Fox to target.
Looks like both teams are trying to fight for the left side right now.
Yeah, Staub's rolling on the high ground. BlueGenji eSports staying together, vying for control
looking
here.
for an engage right now. Doesn't find anyone.
Hit, but does get forced out. Let's see.
Yeah, oh, gets found by the Tracer. Okay, now disadvantage. Let's see if they can do anything with this. Get collapsing on the BAP. BAP uses lamp. Not in time though. And
there he goes.
1-1.
Oh, but two picks being traded for the other side. So maybe if we have a particularly quick rollout here from the ball tracer composition, they may be able to get a touch in. No, doesn't look like they want to.
Looks like BlueGenji Fox is focusing on getting a point, and they got it. So let's see if they can get a good setup here. Still missing both the DPS. BB swapping to a queen comp, it looks like. Let's see.
Who would you favor in this matchup here?
I think the queen comp, now that they have the same DPS line.
Feels like they can put out a lot of pressure onto the diva. Let's look at Staub's POV. Walking in, instantly picking off Clash Omega YT. Wow, that was very quick. Sung Jin Woo doing an amazing job on the Tracer here. Now they're just going to be finishing up the stragglers, and not even on this point they can solve.
And they
shouldn't forget about the point though. Ah, that stings for Roxia. Immediately goes for the quick reset of the edge. Smart play, definitely. To be able to
Diva really hard to play into this because unless you can contest the high ground, he's really useless playing into the queen. Especially without a Lucio, they can't really kite, disengage, nothing like that.
Yeah, let's see both Tracer's pulse bombs. Oh no, Sung Jin Woo gets eaten by Roxia. Great DM uses there.
On the backline, engaging on the BAP. Doesn't find anything, forces the shout though. No, both teams collapsing. Looking for a pulse in the Lucio maybe. Finds the Lucio, Lamp comes out.
Still holding the pulse though. 3 ults online still for BlueGenji Fox. I'm very surprised they didn't invest anything there. But now they're gonna be able to roll off the ult economy they have built up. just cleanly ahead in the pulse bomb department.
Didn't have to use anything yet, and they didn't swap, so they have a pretty big ult bank here, but BB like slowly catching up. We'll probably see some big ultimates this fight. Both Genji's looking for a blade here, no beat yet from Lucio, from Cooking Baron. So
if they track that properly, they may be looking to get this blade in quickly before Cooking Bacon can build that sound barrier.
Yeah, now looks like they're collapsing from 2 sides. Now Blade 1 comes out on both sides, finds 1.
Big pulse bomb.
Finds the backline. Mora survives, fades back to her team. That's one by the Tracer though. Both DP are still alive for BB. Looks like the Tracer...
Oh no, he's self-destructed. Yeah, that was a great pulse bomb coming out by Nashoba, and that made Xanatos' blade almost a waste. Still very strong ultimate, of course, but QT Freak 69 was just not quite able to match the value of 2 DPS ultimates going onto his backline. Yeah. But now, Queen ultimate online. Maybe they can find a good rampage here. That could definitely
it's gonna probably go open up with a window. There it is. Okay, deflects him. Bomb to force back the Bob and fights both supports of the bomb. Wonderful. Now Mora stacking with a Kiriko. Queen.
Last ditch effort here by Staubs. Does get the Kiriko. Queen is definitely 1v9. Scary character in this situation, but it's just not enough to match the
Only
pressure.
the Genji left. And there we go.
That should be it here.
Maybe the Lucio touching.
Cooking Bacon with a nice rollout, but it's not quite enough. So the first point goes over to BlueGenji Fox. Great job. Yeah, they really rode off the back of the ult economy. Just felt like they were ahead the entire time after Team BB made a swap to the Queen. And wasn't quite able to get value out of the ult.
BB's first fight with the Queen comp was very good. They just walked forward without fear and used the superior comp, but after that, yeah, you said that the ult economy carried, and also the blade, Xanatos' blade was just better. So yeah, I think that's that.
I find it very curious that both teams are favoring the Moira here. At least hovering it. Now BlueGenji Fox swaps off it in favor of the more traditional Lucio Kiriko backline. Oh, that is now matched by Bronze Battalion. All right.
Yeah, so I like BB's team comp better though. Okay, they decided to go around. Okay, now BlueGenji with control over the high ground. Looking to get some spam here.
It's interesting that BB didn't opt to fight for the high ground when they have the Sojourn, because that is definitely a very advantageous position to play for such a
maybe they are trying to do that right now. Now they're wrapping around, basically flip the map. Missing the Kiriko though. Now going in with shouts, doesn't find anything, gets Diva whips something off, now falling back to the point, collapsing on the backline.
Yeah, QT3 just pinched in the corner here.
Sojourn. Now trying to chase this Kiriko.
Diva is super low though. They trade back the mech for their support. No, the entire support line of Bronze Battalion is dead. And I don't think Staubs will be able to get out here. Maybe they can even stagger him. That would be super unfortunate. And yeah, looks like he's going down very slowly. He does trade Xanatos though, and he still isn't dead. Wow.
Yeah, still Diva's still not a mech. They can maybe use this opportunity to take some space. Looks like they're doing that right now, going back to the point. Maybe the Diva gets the mech just in time. Let's see if she can stall the point. Now Staub's low, has to use Shout to live. Can they cap this point?
QT Freak is putting out so much DPS on the point here. D-making Diva again. BlueGenji Fox just pushed into that corner and not really able to get out. Super uncomfortable position for them. Now Nashoba is putting a lot of pressure on the backline. 15 HP here for QT Freak.
Anything with the pulse. Still point control for BB. See if they can keep.
This is a very loose skirmish right now. I think either team could take this, but the point control is still in favor of Bronze Battalion, and it doesn't look like BlueGenji Fox will be able to swap it back.
Yeah, maybe we could see a beat here. Both teams looking for an opportunity now. Back on the Kiriko. Kiriko, yes, TP. Now Kiriko falls for the one team.
This could be a prime rampage angle. Now that the beat has gone out, there are 2 players down.
Still control over the points. Now
there it comes, hits 2 people.
Finds 4, gets Suzu though. Now only stops into Tracer back on point. Can she live?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, that's it.
Unfortunately.
I'm just a bit disappointed. The Bronze Battalion never really felt the need to take the high ground. I feel like QT Freak 69 could have been so much more threatening if he was just taking those shots from the high ground instead of the low ground. But he does have the overclock ready now. Still a super dangerous ultimate. Pulls him as well. But the menacing blade on the other side. Yeah,
I can really see the Queen. Like, Queen is getting a lot of value here compared to the Diva. but it's basically both doing the same thing. But
Yeah, Schaub's
getting a
just
lot more
surviving
value.
for so long. And almost putting back those fights.
Star Dude now looking for rush on point. Sojourn ult from the off angle. Can she get anything? Now Queen walking in, gets booped by Lucio. Doesn't fall up though. Lucio caught on there low.
Looking back and
now
gets
blading
found.
the Sojourn.
Cutie Freak did not find anything of that overclock, and he is swiftly cleaned up by Xanatos. 2 kills with the blade. Staub's now alone on point, a story we've seen quite a lot so far on this point. And again, he is
still alive. Gets the border base, Kiriko.
TP in by Star G10, but now the TP is sorely missing when he tries to escape. Clean fight by BlueGenji Fox. And now, 78%. It's getting a bit dire for Team Bronze Battalion.
Okay, Tracer finds the Lucio. That's pretty big.
Let's see what Star G10 can do with his Kitsune Rush now.
Both teams still have Rush, yeah. Probably gonna be opening of Rush pretty soon here. Yeah, now Rush comes out. Bomb on point, forcing everyone back. Shouts being used. We can fight the... Oh, Baby dies. Looks like Baby's taking this fight.
They do trade out Cutie Freak 69 in the last moments of the fight, but it is not enough. Lashoba goes for the reset. 50% on deck, but only the beat and the Pulse Bomb. 2 ultimates that are not very good at securing the point. The beat can, of course, be a fight win if they use it aggressively, but you'd really like to have a DPS ultimate, apart from the Pulse Bomb online here. Let's see what Sung Jin Woo can do with this Pulse Bomb. It sadly goes wide, and they're now staring into 2 support ultimates on the side of BlueGenji Fox. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, now engaging on the Lucio. Lucio looking for a beat here to turn the fight. Now Queen shouts as well. Finds the Genji. Pulse doesn't find anything. Now counter beat coming out. Let's see if we can live this. Both supports low for BB. Now Diva on that backline. Rush on point. Saw this out. Dies though, and Staub's still holding on to his ults. Probably looking for something right now.
What he gets found here. Lucio just desperately trying to stall out some time. But Sung Jin Woo on the Tracer is absolutely lethal here. Staub still has the Rampage online and will probably use it to just secure the point here.
Diva stalling. Now Tracer comes back. Kiriko as well.
Turn around ult, forcing out the Suzu. Half HP, no TP, and that's gonna be it. And it's now just Lashoba trying to clutch it out. And there's just not enough blinks left in the tank. The members of BlueGenji Fox struggling on the point 1 by 1, but it's not going to be enough. So, Bronze Battalion evens out this map 1-1. Greatest play by the Queen Comp. What role do you think did the Mei play in them taking this point? Did you feel it was very impactful?
I think she swapped in like on the last 20%, so not really impactful.
I feel like it was on the last 2 fights, so from 50 to 100%. Because I feel like the Mei wall was able to take some space away. That the backline, especially of BlueGenji eSports, was using. I feel like the backline was very elusive, and this Mei made it very difficult for them to rotate out of the way of the Tracer.
Yeah, I think the Queen did a lot, contesting those points for a very long time, putting a lot of pressure on the backline.
Yeah, Staub's putting up an impressive performance so far. But now he's gonna be... Here we'll have to play into a Ram composition. This is a difficult matchup, don't you think?
Yeah, no Mei though. Still on Genji. Didn't expect that. That could be the deciding factor here, not having a Mei. Can't really catch Staubs on his Queen. A lot of point control now for BB. Now BlueGenji walking forward, trying to catch something. Now being surrounded though. Up very low. Can they find anything? Sim pretty charged. Oh, and they find the tank. Now Baptiste on his last HP.
Super low. Sunju cleaning up again. He just finds all the picks. Wonderful angle.
Metro. Only Spoke left. Can Spoke get out here? Is he gonna get staggered?
This stagger would be really big. Oh, Sung Jin Woo, nice tracking. Great job. Yeah, the pins are also just so strong. Tracer and Kiriko coming in from so many different angles for Bronze Battalion. That's very lethal.
Yeah, BB still missing the Queen though, so opportunity here for BlueGenji to push up. Let's see if they can take some space here. QT trying to hold them back. They don't know the Queen isn't there. Now TPing to the high ground. Basically, opposite setup from last fight. Looks like Sunji's going back, looking for a pulse, finds nothing, gets back. Okay, no, if actually forces to
Matra is half HP though, so they will have to invest some resources into keeping him up, further delaying the point in favor of Bronze Battalion.
40% now.
Star to 10
for
coming up on
BB.
the
DP.
it's rush. Nice
Can
DP.
they do anything with this? Now they're committing. Find Bacon.
You shot
More
out one.
dead on. Oh, Mailed. Forcing back the Ram. Ram now has to walk back. Can he live this? No, he can't. Now looks like we're staggering out this fight again.
Maybe Xanatos still fighting on the point though. Gets
Oh,
hit by the
finds
rampage,
two
but
as well.
very good
Beat.
counter beat. He was super ready for that. And now the Dragon Blade is online. Maybe there's a clutch play here for BlueGenji Fox.
Yeah.
No, he
Rush.
gets found by an insane headshot by Star to 10. Wow. Was
Still
Battalion
living,
cleaning up the
still in
fight.
control of the point. Ram now back onto the point. Queen now pushing into the Ram. They have to give space here.
And it's
Can't really do anything with
83%.
this.
Annihilation is
Find
online.
Bacon, no! Oh, Bacon dies early. Can the Ram find anything with his ultimate? Mora also. Blade coming out as well. Can we find anything with that? Now
There goes the Mei on the Kiriko now. 2 swings, not quite enough after this patch. And for now, Kiriko escapes. Wow, she is so slippery. Super close. Great fight though by BlueGenji Fox. They did invest a lot of ultimates here. They invested in Annihilation and the Dragon Blade, so they just have the Coalescence left for the immediate next fight, and they're looking at a beat and a pulse bomb on the other side. So it is still
98%. That's gonna be very difficult for them. They really have to manage the ult bank well here. Oh, finds one with
Xanatos
the
gets stuck.
bolts. Now opportunity to go in. Now Queen Shout second with the beat. Mora trying to counter this. Doesn't find anything yet. Kiriko finds the
Coalescence getting a lot of value here. Ram in Nemesis form. Now was the time for BlueGenji Fox to push, but no, Ram just gets burnt down by the Mei, Tracer, and Queen. Wow, and as the last members are getting cleaned up, it's just Xanatos. Maybe hero play here. No, I don't think so.
It's the last man standing, trying to contest the points. Can he do the 1v5?
Let's see.
Probably not. Still alive. Lucio rollout. Maybe for the next touch. Gets walled off though. Maybe a touch.
Super close. No. And so the first map goes over to Bronze Battalion. Wow, they turned it around. After the first point got taken away from them by BlueGenji Fox, they played very well on both Gardens and Library, I think it's called. University, that's it. Really utilizing the strengths of the Queen composition, don't you think? I feel like they were super slippery, very hard to catch. There was always someone waiting somewhere in the backlines on the point. BlueGenji Fox had the advantage in some fights, but didn't quite manage to flip the point. So super impressive showing here.
Yeah, for sure. Really liked. I think the what's his name? Who played Kiriko for BB?
Let me see again. Stardew 10.
He impressed me. I think he took a really a lot of good duels that weren't maybe like seemed like they weren't that impactful, but I've seen him like delaying Lucios and Tracers for a long time. I think that also helped. Like BlueGenji had a hard time getting a really good like engage with everyone because they were contested a lot by Kiriko and Trace on the off angles. And yeah, I think in general, Wayne just wins those long fights. Maybe Diva can deny some in some crucial moments, but in general, the Queen just wins on these King of the Hill maps.
Yeah. I found it interesting that BlueGenji Fox didn't take a Mei. You mentioned that briefly with the Ramatra, because you would think the Queen is a relatively squishy target you can wall off and then just try to blow up. Wondering why. Maybe they don't have a flex DPS comfortable on that character, or they just like the flankier style more.
He played Genji. I mean, playing a Genji to contest off angles could work, but in general, yeah. I mean, the main goal of that comp is to play like the tank game, right? Play with the Ram, get some good shields off to like create space in the front line and really pressure the Queen. And without Mei, Queen can basically play anywhere and just like get out for free, right? So yeah, I think that cost them pretty dearly. I really like the Sim, right? Especially in the first few fights, that was pretty strong. Got a lot of value against their Mei wall, against BlueGenji's Mei, but yeah.
BlueGenji had very creative TP play. First TPing to the high ground to not get walled off, and then into BB's backline. that looked very nice. They didn't quite manage to clean up the fight afterwards, but it shows, I think, that they have some decent experience on this Ram comp and are comfortable with some more complex rotations here, which I like.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see more. Maybe they pull it out on Hollywood, maybe TP to the high ground and then onto the cafe in the back. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times. I mean, Hollywood in general is like a dive map, right? So we haven't seen dive from any team on that last map.
Well, the diva composition, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And ball actually. Yeah, I'm
True, they started out on that. Maybe. Oh, that could be a shot. If maybe they swapped off the ball after scouting the diva composition. So maybe they could opt to try it again into a different tank matchup. Maybe they just don't like the compositional matchup there. So maybe we can be excited for some ball action on the next map. I feel like Cooking Bacon was a target for BlueGenji Fox for a lot of the last map. For the last point, especially, we saw him die early quite a lot. Maybe that's also something to watch, how they adapt onto for how Bronze Battalion adapts around BlueGenji Fox targeting their main support this much.
For sure, yeah. I think he's also getting targeted a lot because he gets caught with his pants down a lot. Like it seems like he wants to go somewhere, but his tank doesn't, which happens a lot, right? It's really hard to communicate that sometimes. It's really so fast. So maybe they can just play together more, I guess, and maybe that's
maybe Kiriko and Lucio can stack more. I think this is a matchup where they definitely can. Okay, getting into the next map, Hollywood. Let's see what the teams hover initially. So it's a diva composition from BlueGenji Fox, and also a diva composition from Bronze Battalion. Okay. So maybe we'll see something or resembles a mirror matchup here. The support lines are currently differing greatly, but we may see some swaps as both teams get ready here.
If BlueGenji stays with this backline, this could get very interesting. You don't usually play Zen and Ana together, right? Because they're really, really easy to kill. They really both need like a lot of support from their team.
Yeah.
So. Okay, and BB going out with a
Brick Zen. Okay, I'm a big fan of this composition. I love watching this. I love playing this. I love talking about this. Let's see what they manage to do. Let's spectate Cutie Freak for the beginning on the Sojourn, sitting in this cafe and spamming down main.
Stops surprisingly not trying to contest that high ground yet. Now Genji in gets a good nade on the backline. Can they find anything?
The Shoba caught on the flank.
Okay, surprisingly they don't. That was a really good nade.
Xanatos is still in, but I think he will get cleared out very soon here.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I feel like that engage was just a bit rushed here from BlueGenji Fox. They hit a nade, but there was a lot of reaching.
Really good nade.
Neshoba was just in way too early, got caught out by Cutie Freak before his diva flew in, and then Xanatos was another 5 seconds late. Yeah, I think if they coordinate that a bit more, we can see a proper dive here.
Yeah, so I usually play Monk here because Monk can get more values in those situations, zapping everyone and like denying with the bubble. Another good nade.
He has a lineup for those.
Hey.
He's just looking into the sky. Maybe I can catch the next one on the broadcast. So BlueGenji Fox now rotating up to the high ground. Neshoba is already sitting underneath the cafe. Sungjin already has the pulse bomb ready. Let's see what his target is. There's 2 very vulnerable supports, but for now Neshoba is doing a good job checking in the backline. There comes the dive.
Find both supports. Now it's basically just clean up. Yeah, find Cutie Freak as well now. Sung looking for a dive. Oh no, gets caught.
Not quite. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was way better setup, and they instantly won the fight.
Yeah. The high ground position is just so strong. If you manage to sit up there, get your backline up there, it's just very hard for the enemy team to match the spam coming in together with the dive.
Ooh, Stardew gets caught. Well, okay, that's gonna delay the fight for a little bit longer now. They have control over this insane high ground here.
Oh, this is lethal. This is usually the target of the first fight, and with BlueGenji Fox now having this basically without having to trade any resources, this is looking rough.
Yeah,
we can see
Ana's still on the card, so...
Yeah, we can see Bronze Battalion even struggling to get out of those 2 tiny doors on the left and right side.
BlueGenji probably looking for a Nano Blade here. We know that BB has trans, right? But still, that's really gonna be that win condition here.
Can Genji still one-shot through Transcendence? I'm not quite sure after the new patch.
I think so. If you place 1 slash,
Okay.
the damage reduction kicks in.
I see.
The heal reduction. So yeah, okay, we got a pult.
That forces trends. This is big. This is so big.
Yeah, Ana dies on the card though, so no Nano Blade yet.
But a Dry Blade coming in, Stardude gets found immediately. And so does Cooking Bacon.
Finds the backline. Pretty even this fight. Nishiba now pushing the card.
Card still progressing now.
Basically an even fight, but they still get card progress, so it's pretty good. No supporters used on BlueGenji side.
Yeah. Let's see how Bronze Battalion try to retake this high ground in preparation of the last fight. Stops gets pushed up by Roxia here. Roxia also has the pulse, has the self-destruct, so he can play more aggressively here.
Stops really push far forward.
Overclock online for Q369, but he has to be lamped. And on the low ground, there's Nashoba waiting. Wow, insane collapse.
Backline now fighting off the Tracer. Can she 1v2? Oh, almost gets the Zen. Dies though.
And now for the first time on this map, actually, BlueGenji Fox is forced back and is no longer progressing the card. That's the first.
You'd think, but the Zen is taking the duel on the high ground. Okay, now Diva committing. Going back on the Bob. Bob gets booped down. Has used the lamp early.
The backline is still alive on that left
find
side.
something, he goes find an anti on QT3. QT3 gets out. Doesn't die for that though. Now, like, still in the retreat. QT3 goes for Sojourner. Now Nano on the Genji. Trying to peel that ult. And Stocky alone on point. Sleeps. Tracer. Wow. Okay, really good sleep. And that's...
Yeah, Bronze Battalion was just not able to clear out BlueGenji Fox's backline, sitting right around that elevator. Diva tried it once, but got collapsed by the Tracer and the Ana as well. That's just a super strong position you can play, even after quote-unquote losing the fight. Looking at the ult situation here, there's no support ults for BlueGenji Fox, so that may be a factor that will allow Bronze Battalion to win the next fight. Let's see how this plays out. Maybe have a Stardew 10 in this window. Let's see what he does.
No, spoke back, bumps the back line. Finds skin. Oh, the lamp doesn't go off quite. Okay, that's really bad. Now Staub's going for a bump on their back line. Doesn't find anything with that. Has to invest remake here. Stardew trying to live. Gets peeled by the Diva.
a bit too deep.
Here. Stardew dies for that though. I think that's alright.
And he does die with his window. That might prove fatal here. Xanatos still has the blade, but Cooking Bacon could answer with the Transcendence.
Yeah, is he gonna touch? Okay, Staub's
Transcendence comes out early again, and now this is gonna be another free blade here.
Yeah,
too close at the rounds.
Looking.
There it comes.
Then Lamp comes out. Can he save someone with that? Now Bub in the backline, going for a window. Can he maybe keep it now? Quite get Staub's. Wow.
Yeah, Xanatos was only able to find 2 people with the blade now that he needs 2 swings and a dash. And they're staggering Roxia for so long. This is going to be very impactful.
Yeah, really good window from Stardude.
Yeah.
Like everyone was focused on the Genji, right? So like fighting in the backline, and Stardude just had free fire that could provide a lot of healing and damage from a free spot.
Yeah, no ults for either side online. BlueGenji Fox maybe getting close to their support ults. Just the pulse bomb on Sung Jin Woo. Let's see if he manages to swing a fight in their favor with it.
Yeah, good setup for BlueGenji though.
Nashoba now swapping over to the Sojourn, trying to match the long range pressure of the Cassidy.
Oh, finds QT, okay. Now support of the Zen now, okay.
Pulse
Stocky
bomb
alone
just
gets
goes
killed
wide.
by his Genji. Card progress, is someone gonna contest? Yeah. Sunji on point, blinking over there. Genji now going for the Tracer, goes on Bab next. Can Cookie Bacon hold on to point? No, he dies.
Deadeye. Cutie Freak finds the entire backline. Oh no.
Bomb on point.
Taking the duel against Xanatos. But gets found. Xanatos down to 1 HP though.
That's really,
Has to
really
dash out.
unlucky.
Yeah.
So close.
What a nice Deadeye by Cutie Freak. That was super good. And now the support ults for BlueGenji Fox are online. They could look for another Nano Blade if Xanatos manages to farm some more charge here. But against the Bub Brick backline, it's very hard. It's very hard. Brick doesn't quite have rally yet, but if she does, it's very easy to blow up the Genji in the stun window.
Yeah. We have both support ults for BlueGenji. So it should be maybe nanoing the Diva.
Cooking Bacon goes
shortly.
down really low. There comes Nano. He doesn't have Blade quite yet.
Now the Genji. There we go. Gets the lamp. Gets one.
2 and 3 cleaning house. Wow. And with all the space the non-red creates, everyone is turning around. And then Nashoba on the Sojourn also has easy pickings on Bronze Battalion. So 3-0. Time back of 25 seconds. They struggled a bit on the last point, but overall they looked very, very strong, taking the first point immediately and then almost steamrolling through the second point up until the last stretch.
Full capping here is really good, and pretty good showing very good showing in the first point, pretty good showing on the second one. On third, they were pretty close to getting those points, so looking pretty good as right now. I think maybe we can see BB back on the Queen comp here. That shit seemed to work out pretty well. Like these, they seem to win these like long stally fights usually.
Sigma on the defense. That is very interesting. What do you think about that?
I think that's gonna be very hard to play into, but if they can get a good dive or something like that, then they can't really do anything compared to the D.Va, right? D.Va can fly back to the team, get some healing. They can maybe put down a shield or something, but it's in general Sig's really good anchor, really contests a lot of space on his own. So
let's see where he sets up. He's currently sitting in the cafe. I think that's a bit too far away for the 6 spam.
Yeah.
And it's gonna give Bronze Battalion a free rotation up to the high ground, which only Spoke seems to be contesting for now.
Yeah, Styles back on his Queen. I really like that. He should be able to bully that.
Okay, they're not rotating up to high ground quite yet. They seem to be looking towards the right side, Oh, Cooking Bacon gets found in rotation. Cutie Freak dashes in very boldly and does find Nashoba. Super ballsy play, but does pay off. He has a quicker respawn. So for a temporary moment here.
Now, with a really good setup, well, he might get caught by the respawning cash.
Bronze Battalion will be up 1 member if they go right now.
Yeah, Stubbs looks like he's trying to go for the point right now. Sunji getting a lot of resources in the back now, taking point. BB walking with a shout, finds one.
Maybe they get a tick out of this, but it doesn't look like they'll be able to win the fight. No, not even that. Not even that. Cooking Bacon getting caught out in the rotation again. He was just a bit faster than his Queen, and that's just something that can't really happen on Lucio.
Yeah.
Also only at 50% B, Thanatos already 60% towards the blade. He found some really ballsy dashes here.
Yeah, the Queen is really good for those brawly fights, but I don't know. I think them lacking like someone who can brawl with the Queen, like a Reaper, something along those lines. Maybe a Mei. Say the brawl's just better from the sick comp. Maybe they can get like a dive off. Oh yeah, going on the back line. Break gets a lot of value here, has to shout. Take one for BB, finds a brick, finds Cass as well, and wow, okay, Cutie gets a lot of value here with his dashes.
Thanatos trying to trade back with the blade though.
Wow, okay, finds one,
Kiriko tries to DPS down the Queen and succeeds. Now it's just Genji against Tracer on the point.
Wow,
and
really
Tracer usually wins those. Yeah, Lucio also coming back here.
Not enough though.
I don't think Thanatos has a chance.
Oh, it's brick back, yeah.
Brick is back, providing a stable presence here.
Too.
And also Nashoba on the Tracer, yeah, they won't be able to hook up.
I don't know, 2 DPS ults.
Cutie Freak blading into the cafe, but gets found immediately, no.
Star Dude now in the enemy team, gets caught out as well.
Staub's also walking in. Stop it, please, you're down so many members.
The window on the points.
Sigma anti-it could die. Yeah, Queen does so much damage, but Staubs is playing right inside of the window. Wow, what a messy fight. I can't believe Bronze Battalion kept running in there. I didn't see the dream, but they clearly did. And it was just a tiny bit away from actually capping 83% here, so one last push will be enough.
Yeah, Staub's now on the Doomfist, I haven't seen that yet.
But a lot of ults on the side of BlueGenji Fox. Roxia 98, Nashoba 99. Spoke has ult up, so it's gonna be hard to play.
Yeah, Spoke's gonna counter that engage when the Doom comes in eventually. Pulse finds Cutie.
That was nice.
So they're down one, getting caught on point. Doom on his own, forcing point. Now Stardude being forced up by Xanatos. Can he get back to his team? No, his team is already dead, and there we go. Only 44 seconds remaining to get this point.
Spoke looking out
Looks
very erratically, and
Looks
just
like a done deal.
keeping control of the fight. 37 seconds now. That's definitely a contest in here, but those many ults, this looks dire. This really looks dire.
Yeah. Stalp's now caught. Oh, 1 HP. Spoke going in deep. Can he get another?
He's standing at their spawn, pushing them back. Wow, the Chad Brigitte player.
Yeah.
Sung Jin-woo almost dies here.
Space. Rush finds 2 of that. Blade. Xanatos finds another one.
Yeah, Spoke just
Wow.
holding that space. Yeah, and now the last chances of the contest. It's just stops on the Doomfist with the Doomfist rollout on point. It won't be enough. Wow, this was dominant from BlueGenji Fox. Wow, they really turned it up for this map.
Yep.
Let's see who got player
Really
of the game.
good showing on the defense there. Should be Xanatos. Definitely my player of the game. Okay, well, definitely my MVP for this one. Clutch shot so many fights. Had very consistently good blades. Yeah. Well played in general.
Yeah. Shoba showing great fight awareness here, picking off the Doom, and Tracer just runs right into his arms. Alright. Let me update the score really quick, and then we can transition back into our break scene. Okay, so Bronze Battalion 1-1 BlueGenji Fox. This map looked so different from the last. I feel like we saw some of what BlueGenji Fox were trying to do on the last map, but there the Queen Ball just overwhelmed them. But I feel like Bronze Battalion just really struggled to get to them. They never really made the right found the right rotation to get onto the backline, get onto the Sigma, punish him in melee range. Nothing of that really. So I think it really comes down to the map pick on the next one. I think if Bronze Battalion manages to get a good brawl map here, something where they have a short distance, a direct path to the enemy backline, they could have a chance of bringing the series to a 2-1 here. But so does BlueGenji Fox, if Bronze Battalion for some reason choose a map that gives them enough space. Because I feel like they played the Sigma comp very well. They kept their distance, they were patient.
Yeah, I think that in general BlueGenji is really good right now at starting like good fights, advantageous fights for them. I think on control they really lacked with like closing out some fights.
Mm-hmm.
Might come down to like short like target calling or whatever. But yeah, I think if they can get like a map that can then they can play their game on, they should be able to close this out. BB looks like they can like let's think back to that that Kaz High Noon, right? We both didn't expect that fight to go in their direction, but they just keep finding like small hero play, small opportunities to stay in the game, and that basically won them the last point. That Oasis, right?
Yeah.
They kept the points, they kept stalling. I think also on that map, BlueGenji looked like they were the better team for the most part, but they just couldn't close it out. I think, what map type is next? Escort, right?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah. So on a lot of those escort maps, like a lot of those are dive heavy.
Soravasa.
Soravasa, okay. So Soravasa.
That's Flashpoint. That's a lot of rotating. I feel like, but the points are also very close together. I think Soravasa is the type of map where Bronze Battalion can really show their worth on the Queen comp. Because if they do manage to make those complicated rotations, those long rotations between points, but also just going round and round on every point, there's lots of different angles of attack on each one. If they manage that, they get rewarded by being able to play in very close quarters to BlueGenji Fox. There's not a lot of space to kite to. The points tick very quickly, so I think it's going to be a stress test.
Yeah. I don't know Roxy's hero pool, all of it, but he seems like he likes playing Diva. As I can see from his profile pic, and he played some Diva and second. I don't like he probably can't match Stalps on Queen, so what options do they have? They could play a Ram maybe. Ram's pretty decent if they wanna match the brawl, but we've seen them lose out on that, so maybe something even more dive heavy like a Ball or Doom could work for them. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I think their best way to win this is to win this through their flankers, right? We saw Xanatos pop off here. Both DPS are pretty good on their roles, like they consistently won their duels. I think that's their goal to victory here, right? To play for those kind of DPS plays and just stay alive, maybe
Yep.
against the queen.
Okay, with that, we'll be heading back into Survasa, back in game, and see what both these teams cook up for us. Staub is already hovering the Joker Queen. He is eager to get back on that hero, and who can fault him? That's just so fun to play, especially in team environment.
Yeah, this is not the match point, right? This is the we're playing best of 5 again.
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
So,
right.
so not that much pressure on either team here.
Nice.
But taking the lead in such a series and getting the momentum rolling in your favor is super important.
Yeah, definitely BlueGenji's map to win, right? They have the momentum right now.
Yeah.
If you're talking about momentum.
Especially after
Sure,
such a dominating last map, they looked so strong in Hollywood. I died almost what I call it a stomp. They just full push on attack and they full held on defense. So yeah.
Okay, we're seeing a return to what we saw before on Oasis. Interesting, still no Lucio for BlueGenji. That's gonna be, well, interesting if they want to do rotations back on the D.Va as well. So
Yeah, they will
Yeah,
not be able to run away from the
oh,
from Bronze
so if we're
Battalion
getting
here.
a pause. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we have a pause here right now, looks like we're having some technical difficulties.
That's fun.
Looking at these comps, yeah, well, definitely Lucio's like a big red flag for me. I really don't like that. Could be a path to victory if Roxia and Spoke can live and the Kiriko can support the DPS. But in general, BB just has to play for the point, I guess, right? They can disengage whenever they want. Well, yeah.
I think Joker Queen will just plant herself on point and just not really leave ever, and just give her DPS a lot of time to play with. Okay, let's see how these teams roll out.
Seeing the speed they can get to the point. Looks like BlueGenji is gonna go for the point first. Stops with QT Freak on the right off angle here. Already, forcing back the Kiriko. Have them surrounded right now.
Sung Jin Woo and Shoba dueling, and it seems like Sung Jin Woo has the upper hand and will get this left angle to maybe collapse from.
Yeah, now, okay, BlueGenji not capping the point yet, fighting for the choke. Now Trace in the backline, looking for an engage. Okay, they get the point. Can Stops live this, has to shout to live. Looks like they're going in now. Now they get collapse actually. Find Star Dude. Actually, BlueGenji collapsing, interesting, okay. Stops, last man standing.
I feel like our read was correct in that battle. Bronze Battalion will have the upper hand if they get to fight on point and get to defend the point. But they never really got in that position. BlueGenji was super quick to the point and managed to just hold them out and keep them at the choke and fight them there on their terms.
Cooking back and gets caught again.
Oh no.
That's a really big stagger, and
Sung Jin Woo as well. Those are some huge staggers, unfortunately.
yeah, that basically makes this like a 90% fight for BB. Like a lot of space control here from BlueGenji, basically contesting all the angles that they could come from.
This is hard to get through.
For the fight if he can win.
Stops walking forward here. Roxia drops down low.
Mora has his all.
Bronze Battalion now taking the initiative, pushing in.
Low on point. Cutifig finds one though. Bomb on point. Cutifig gets caught. Going on Stardew. Stardew out of resources. Now being dove on by Xanatos. Can he find anything?
DPS get traded, but those are the kinds of fights that the Bronze Battalion is looking for. Stops finds Stocky, but the backline gets traded away. Fortunately, Joker Queen has a lot of self-heal.
Can he lift that? Yeah, Trace is still contesting the point. Ah, wow.
Sung Jin Woo doing what he can, but it's not quite enough here. Even in those chaotic fights, BlueGenji Fox was able to win out. That was so impressive. I didn't think they could win that. And now, again, the old advantage is in their favor. Xanatos has the blade, Curity Freak doesn't quite.
Yeah, Roxy is still only 30% to his max, so if they realize they're playing against a team without a tank, maybe they can get a quick fight in and just overwhelm them.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going straight to point right now. Looking for a pulse,
doesn't find anyone,
can get healed
and the Shoba dies for that.
One lamp though.
Both blades simultaneously. And Cutie Freak
flag.
finds 3, while Xanatos gets found immediately when the Jungle Queen damage. So now, finally, Bronze Battalion is in the position they wanted. They have control, their flankers can take position, their Bub can play far away. They have both support ults to work with, they're going to be very hard to engage. This is looking rough for BlueGenji Fox. Let's see how they approach this. Holding out right side, maybe taking control of the high ground, yep.
Not getting a lot of control now, being surrounded. Tracer's in the backline, Prince Ring. Sunji looking for a pulse. Can he find anything? Oh, has forces Suzu. Now both teams fighting. Bake B to stall this out.
Comes out.
Roxy out of mech. Now can he find anything else? Xanatos dies and
Xanatos,
they don't
yeah.
have to invest anything else.
Exactly. That was exactly what I was talking about. Bub was just so far away. It took D.Va and Genji a lot of resources to find him. And then there was the beat to stall the engage.
80% don't think there's really about Lucia as an opportunity to touch him. Maybe Roxy throws his body on point.
Stardom hovering his window to maybe dissuade the good touch even further. Roxy is close enough to point though.
Yeah. Now fighting to. Oh, he gets booped up by Bacon. Wow. Okay.
And that's just
Mora
it.
ult. Okay. Well, they can just die here, right? Mora gets doesn't really matter. Still holding onto his window.
And the respawns for Bronze Battalion are super staggered. Cooking Bacon is still in base.
Yeah, no. Do they know where the Baptiste is? Baptiste base? Oh yeah, okay, they know.
I know, and they're
Stagger
staggering him.
amounts.
Yeah, this will be a free first cap, I think. Well, the point is quite far away, so maybe Bronze Battalion will be able to get there in time, because Stardust has already respawned. Oxia
One on point yet, forcing the mix. Now the Moira frontlining against Queen. Okay, interesting. Gets back to the team safely though. Yeah, and now with point control, very
Started
important.
10 with a window again. Maybe they'll use it aggressively here.
Yeah.
So
now
nobody wrapping around left side. They're all just fighting in main around their Queen.
Doesn't find anything. Queen.
Back comes the rampage.
2. Not able to find anything else.
Genji for Genji. Fight is still even apart from that.
Point. Now taking control over the point. Finds 2.
Stop just standing.
To go to Queen.
Stop just standing there uncontested. No one from BlueGenji Fox really turned around and just found free value in the backline. That looked a bit silly, to be honest.
He altered past them and then they kind of forgot, I think.
Cutie Freak and Xanatos being super evenly matched on the Genjis as well here. Both have their blade ready. Let's hope that we get to see another synchronized blade maybe. Cutie Freak gets found early though. Oh no. Now it's just Xanatos playground to unleash his Dragon Blade.
Doesn't find anything with the pulse. Now B to stall this out. Can BlueGenji just live? No, Xanatos get caught on the wall. Okay. Spoke now doing it. Yeah, well. Good beat, wow.
Yeah. That beat from Cooking Bacon just completely secured them on the point.
Yeah, slowly staggering. Roxy's gonna get demec'd here, and I think that's it basically. If they stagger the D.Va now, they can't really do anything. It's already on 70%.
Yeah, those stalls are coming in very clutch here.
Spoke can come back.
Both teams making great use of staggering the enemy team here.
Oh, and that's basically it, right? There's not gonna be a touch. Okay, now Noshoba trying to contest Xanatos on Baptiste.
Sangjin Wu has the advantage in the duel.
Falling! Oh, wow, Xanatos okay, popping off in the backline. Interesting, okay, can you find anything else? Now marking the Queen. Cutie Freak still on his ult. Oh, Queen finds 2. Gets Suzu though. Cutie Freak in the backline dies, Cooking back and it's only stop back.
The point flips back to BlueGenji Fox. Stops resets.
Wow.
Okay. But Bronze Battalion does have an ult bank here. 3 ults versus only 1. Roxy has self-destruct. So maybe they'll be able to make use of the Dragon Blade to just flip this point decisively in their favor. Yeah. Let's take maybe a top-down perspective here.
So we still have bomb for Roxy. Maybe he's gonna try and get something with that. Roxy low, now bombing the backline for some space. Cutie Freak now perfect opportunity to find something, gets shouted as well.
The D.Va remake.
Oh,
that's
unlucky.
super rough. Oh no.
Still not over. Stardust still with his window. Now windowing on point. A lot of control being started here. Pulse. Oh, the pulse bomb.
Oh no.
Points to Jesus. Oh, what a bomb.
Yeah,
All
Sungjin
of
trying
them
to
perfectly
get
lined up.
whatever he can.
And they clash out another fight. That must be so frustrating. That in the back.
Yeah,
That Wunder could have carried them.
they played that so well, to be honest. And then the Shobo just finds the pulse bomb of his life onto Queen and Lucio. Rough. Just very rough.
I know. Like 2-0 on this flashpoint. Already in control over the point. Forcing the Queen comeback. Without the Kiriko though. So BlueGenji missing a bit of heals. I mean, they have Moira, right? But still. Sunji alone on the high ground, setting up, looking for a pulse. Can he find anything? Cutie now collapsing from the
Okay,
other
with the
side.
Kiriko for
Forcing the Kiriko
TP.
TP.
And just
Kiriko,
one clips again. Wow.
Wow, yes. Stocky about to use his rush. I think he pressed the button, yeah. His ult is gone.
Yeah, and now
Nothing left
BlueGenji Fox just tried to press the go button with the Tracer on point. Just has so much value, shooting them in the back.
Staups still alive, shouting. D-Max the Diva. Sunji getting the Tracer. And wow.
Yeah, Sungjin,
That's
who
just
has
Queen
just
value.
won almost every Tracer duel on this map I've seen. There just seems to be a bit of a Tracer diff here, and Ashoba can't really keep up with the speed of gameplay.
Yeah, unless he has to pulse bomb, then he
Yes.
has to pulse on his side.
Okay, Xanatos has the Dragon Blade, but Staubs the Rampage,
Oh,
let's see.
Sunji gets caught. Oh, Staups finds 2. Cleanses 1. Now Roxy alone. Cooking Bacon alone with his Queen. Xanatos with ult, now trying to contest that dude. Blades on low HP, gets caught. Stocky just a bit too late. Now has to duel 2 people.
And Staubs just holding the front line down together so well. The Rampage just delayed BlueGenji Fox for so long. They couldn't really make it in.
70% already in the point. This doesn't look like another. I mean, okay, I've said that before, right? Maybe they can get a touch off again. We never know if this team. Oh, Nishaba gets caught by Stardude. Yeah, well, that should be it, right?
They're holding so far forward. It's going to be difficult for BlueGenji Fox to weasel their way in and try and get a contest here.
Now the point is gone. Now they have to regroup.
2-2. It's so close. The teams are evenly matched, neck and neck race here.
4v5, okay. Now stacking back with Nashoba. Nashoba, sorry. And now Spock gets forced out. Supported by his Kiriko.
Fight around this tight choke again.
Now Blade in. Does he find anything?
Oh,
Not
he
yet, no, gets killed by
found again.
Xanatos. Bomb in the back. Stardude very low, has used one. Oh. Yeah, and the collapses.
Yeah, BlueGenji Fox just beat Bronze Battalion to the choke, and they were able to just hold them back and force them to walk through so much spam that Cutie Freak just died to so much random damage.
Yeah, I think what BB is really missing here is Kiriko for those fights, or maybe even a Moira, but Bab is just so stationary and they can't really use the speed.
I'm not quite sure how they're getting out-rotated so much, even though they are the ones with the Lucio. That's maybe something to look at afterwards.
Yeah, my guess would be the Baptiste, but well, okay. Moira now ulting for a lot of space. Down 1 man, can they lift it?
Bronze Battalion is down 1. Sungjin was sitting pretty in the back line.
Finds 3, gets used instantly though. Now rush on point, Pulse doesn't find anything. Beat stack there as well. Now Wunder on the point as well. Still alive somehow, everyone. Now Tracer looking for a Pulse. Can she find anything? Still holding on to point. Hasn't pulsed yet. Now both supports die for BlueGenji, and I think that's it. Basically, Xanatos is still holding on to Blade. Oh no, okay.
Stalling, and the Shoba should be finished last, but he stalled out solid 20% there afterward. That's crazy. So BB flipped the point, but at what cost? They invested both support ultimates. That's gonna cost them dearly now in the next fight. They're looking at a Blade and a Pulse Bomb, and they have nothing really.
Xanatos just eager to blade this after Cooking Bacon used her speed in that last fight. Now, collapsing the Tracer, has to use recall. Can she get back to her team? Yeah, has to use all of her blinks though. Gives up a lot of control over the point. Now Noshoba looking for his pulse. Xanatos as well. Oh, Roxia gets pulled into point. Doesn't find anything with the pulse. Now Xanatos looking for this opportunity. Can he find anything? He's 1 HP. Now Queen ulting 2. Bomb goes off the point, okay.
Xanatos gets found. And now they're just cleaning up the last. They will be able to stagger Roxia for maybe the entirety of the point. This could be it. Yeah, the Baby Diva. There's a window. The window. it's saved. This window could be the difference maker
80.
for BlueGenji Fox.
Yeah, Tracer probably has to touch his and also still holding onto his blade though. No defensive ultimates for BB right now.
QT Freak is very close to his own though. So maybe there could have been a fight win in there.
Dashing point, looking now, being supported by Stocky. Both blades on point. Who gets more? Finds star dudes. Looking for the Lucio as well. Now 1 HP back in the backline.
Green Bacon falls.
Gets helped by Noshoba. Now both spots die. Staubs, last man standing.
Yeah, this is a clean fight victory. Xanatos with a clean blade. BlueGenji eSports Fox takes the lead in the series. 2-1.
What a DPS performance, I have to say.
Yeah, Neshoba and Xanatos really turned it up there. But a QT Freak takes the play of the game. Both Genjis were just out competing each other for who could get the more impressive dry Dragon Blade. No nano boosts involved. Just a clean skill check. Whew, even through the Suzu. Those are some nice blade mechanics. I'm impressed.
Yeah. But I think the ult usage really good, but in general those default fights just, even though they have Queen and Lucian, they should be able to out-rotate. They somehow are not really able to do that, and that might have something to do with them losing the DPS tools, and also in my opinion that buff is not fitting with that comp.
Yeah, the compositions just seem a bit awkward. One is missing the Lucio, one is trying to play Baptiste in such a mobile flank-oriented comp. I'm taken aback. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the players being so comfortable on that. We could definitely see that. Stardew 10 with a stellar buff performance, honestly. Staying alive for so long and getting that much value against an aggressive enemy comp is super impressive, I think.
Hey, Roliseo next. Interesting. Okay, push, I think, should favor BlueGenji now that I've got an overview. Like, very, flank heavy map. This is two sides of this map basically, and if BlueGenji can wrap around like they did in those last few fights and win those DPS tools early, should be pretty easy for them to close this out. Especially if they're playing into a bub again, they can just keep diving him. Eva has a lot of opportunities to go to those high grounds, fly up and up over the high grounds, stuff like that. Yeah. They are back on those comms, of course. We'll see in a few seconds.
Okay, complete brawl coming out from the side of Bronze Battalion.
Roxia is not playing tank anymore, I guess. He's on the Widow.
They're still... Now we can still swap.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Staub's on his Ram. Okay, so Ram. This looks like a comp. Looks like they're going full brawl with this. Okay, Roxia on the Sigma. Okay, interesting. So basically spam from both of them. Spam and brawl. We'll see who wins, I guess.
Yeah, the Lucio really benefiting Bronze Battalion here. They are able to take an early position, but they aren't pushing as far forward as I would think. Should have taken.
Maybe. I'm not a bit now engaging though with the May wall. Fun Xanatos, Roxia.
The lamp does save Roxia for now, but he falls just seconds later. Yeah.
That is Lucio for you. Just spat on them.
And also the amazing wall from QT Freak shouldn't go unnoticed. It's just very hard to fight against that. They invested everything. They invested lamp and so many healing resources, and was just not
mirroring. Okay, interesting.
And it is a full mirror. Yeah, they're going all in. But this, of course, does give BlueGenji Fox the ult advantage.
Disadvantage.
Ult advantage, right? Because they didn't swap.
BlueGenji is red team.
Oh yeah, true. I mixed up the two teams. Okay, Staub's false. He's just a bit too far forward here.
Yeah, and okay, they just run them over.
Yeah, this was just a crucial misposition by Staubs. So just a bit too far forward while his team is trying to peel the back line. That happens. Maybe they didn't quite notice the comp swap as I did. Sung Jin Woo doing a good job of holding down the bridge, though they really don't want to give up this crucial position on the second point.
Yeah, and they forced it up with...
Yeah, if BlueGenji gets on that high ground, it could spell absolute disaster for Bronze Battalion.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, they don't.
With ults.
Yeah, the overclock
First
is
one up in
online.
this fight.
Let's see which angle he opts to start from.
Yeah, Bub windows, well, they should be able to hold us just with those ultimates alone. Oh no, Stardew gets caught by Wishiba. Okay, so they have to do something right now, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Still giving up point control. Now Mail gets 2. Freezes Roxy here. Window from the other side. Can they support this?
Xanatos in a
Xanatos
very
lift.
precarious position. Gets found by Sungjin Woo. The Cutie Freak dies on the other side.
Cookie Bacon, yeah, still control over the point, and Nashaba and Stocky just free firing on that high ground through the window. Really good mail, but they didn't pay any attention to that, and that's checkpoint already.
Yeah.
Roxia pushing up, taking some space here on the bridge.
BlueGenji Fox is currently missing Xanatos. He is an entire spawn walk away, so maybe they'll give up the space. Fighting this 4v5 doesn't.
Yeah, looks like it. I don't know, Lucio just surfing there, trying to duel the Baptiste.
What a chat, honestly.
What
Let's see how the
there,
duel is going.
Yeah, no focusing on Spo, giving up control over the point, crucial control nonetheless. Now already push up past the checkpoint. Now both teams going head in. A lot of ults gonna be used here. Now window first, mail beats. 5
lots of ults coming out. Wow.
And yeah, that's Annihilation still on point. Staubs tries to clean this out, but the beat just carries them through that. The later beats. Interesting. Roxy is still holding onto his own. Noshabas as well. Not ult bank in favor of.
It will all come down to Sungjin Woo's overclock here.
Okay.
And it is match point for BlueGenji Fox. So if they win those last few pushes, yeah, this is absolutely commanding, I think.
Now open up Nashua, going in, gets walled off a bit. Now both Sojins, and now walking in with the Ramult, getting a lot of space here now.
Ooh, snipe Sungjin Woo, not a chance. That should be enough to be us. Ooh, the window though.
And May caught
Good
though.
turn on the window, yeah.
Window doesn't do anything.
Even though Nashaba got more value with his ult, I think that this was just a positional advantage. I feel like BlueGenji Fox overcommitted a bit. They pushed past the corner and tried to get too much value, trying to capitalize off of that overclock, and then they were punished by Bronze Battalion.
Yeah, looking for that wall, didn't find it, and then the inherent map advantage just comes through and wins in the fight. So basically both teams dry fighting right. Okay, never mind. Actually, Cutie Freak now has his mail upcoming. And window for Stardew as well. So
oh, nice wall onto Nashaba, but doesn't quite cover everything.
now Mails trying to find something. Can they speed up? Okay, Xanatos in his May form. Can they punish this now?
Great peel by Spoke. Nope. Aren't really able to collapse here. Fight gets messier and messier. Roxy does get burnt down now.
So Roxy, Xanatos ulting though. Doesn't find anything yet. Freezes 2. Can they rest the team clean this up? Still fighting in the window basically. Only supports left. Yeah,
no Stardew. Just getting the Baptiste duel. I'm winning that. That was a super chaotic fight.
Trying to not stagger here for his team. Now BB getting close to checkpoint.
Yeah, but they are missing 2 members, so it is 3v5 currently, and yeah, that.
Red is the Baptiste, and
that's absolute doom, and they now have the numbers advantage again. Staubs is separated from his team. The wall just a bit short, but Cutie Freak gets found anyway. Cookie Bacon in the front line, trying to delay BlueGenji, but doesn't really work. And now the momentum is back in BlueGenji Fox's favor. Spoke has the beat for any aggression that might come in, and Shoba on the overclock, he has already shown what he can do with
Roxy
it.
Pushed far up, taking all of that space while Stahl's getting taxi back in spawn, and Waywald obviously can't find anything here now. Nashaba looking for an overclock here.
This will be an overclock competition. From the flank.
Late beat again. See if that turns the fight. Now, basically all of them dropped there, and yeah, positional advantage. Good beat, but a bit too late, I guess. They were booped. I think they were booped off, right?
Yeah, Sungjin Woo had a really nice angle from the side there, and you could really see how it took BlueGenji Fox some time to really figure out where the Sorted was coming from.
Oh no, the Sorted Pharmacy. Interesting. Okay, so getting off the Mei, so it's going to be a hard time living for.
Yeah, they need
for
to
Roxy
drag out those
here.
fights and kite, and this is exactly what they're doing. This is pretty smart. If they find the
Oh,
first pick,
yeah.
we can just see
Finds
Roxy
one on
trying
Mei.
to create space, run away.
Solo Mei ult on Roxia. Yeah, gets caught.
Will
That's
work, but
still fine.
Xanatos is
Now
still
with
working in
Roxy.
disguise.
Press. And now that fight is over again. Going with Stocky, can they find anything? Staub's now alone.
Two directs
No.
to find Cooking Bacon. Yeah, it looks like this seems to be a
Double
pocket
hits
pick
again,
for BlueGenji Fox. They played around that Pharah super well. Roxia was a bit too far forward and got caught, but everyone else was kiting so well.
Yeah, Xanatos is already 70% to his ultimate after just one fight. That's really a lot. Still missing Noshaba. Now Staubs doesn't quite get the jump off onto that high ground. Now Xanatos has to play very safely behind cover. Window doesn't quite catch Roxy.
Sung Jin Woo gets sniped, so does Stardew with Xanatos finding infinite value in the skies, just peeking in and out of those roofs. Cooking Bacon trying to get in the backline, and now
it's just
Bronze
clean
Battalion
up.
on their
Can
last
they-
legs.
Can they find the Doomfist? Oh, finds the
Gets
Rest comes through,
barraged.
though.
Sung Jin Woo standing in the
Back
land,
on
trying to survive
point.
the sprint movement.
Yeah,
But
Mercy
it's
now back.
it's quite futile, I think.
We've seen some of these fights. Now Staub's back on point. Go with QT. They find Noshaba. Window on point. Now Kiriko, Suzu's the
Let's see what Staubs
Doomfist.
does.
This 1 HP gets caught now. Doom,
Staubs
last man
intelligently
standing.
playing the left side
Can
of
he
the bot
spell it?
here.
Mercy respawns
Slamming
again.
into the backline,
Now Stocky,
wow.
next one dead, and this is just a Cooking Bacon gets caught as well as the Doomfist. Now actually this could be
Roxia
another
with
fight they
the
win.
Mercy.
Only have to get the DPS now. Resing Stocky now. Both supports back with the tank. Cutie free. Getting another one of his famous windows. Now get walled. Everyone
Sustaining.
kiting.
Soldier just playing
Staubs
on
not-
point, not activating the tech visor, because he's not sure if it's gonna be worth it. But gets found, dies with tech visor online. There
Noshaba
comes
on
the ult
back,
from Noshaba.
sniping.
Sniping anyone who
Still
gets it in
holding on.
sights.
Stops. Last man standing. Has his Doom ultimate. Now try to stall.
Slams down, gets some
more
shields. This should be it.
And that's it.
BlueGenji Fox takes the series 3-1. What a final fight. This was straight from Overwatch 1. Those Volskaya second point contests. It took me right back.
Yeah.
Staubs
GG.
got the deserved player of the game. I wonder if that's from the last fight or somewhere in between. Nah. Nice annihilation. This shows the first fight win for the Bronze Battalion. We saw BlueGenji overcommit behind the corner. GG's.
And our
That's a big-
question: Who's our MVP for this match?
Who
I
is
think I
our
got my
MVP?
pick. What should be? What? Who are you thinking of?
So of course Xanatos has left a fresh impression in my mind with his Pharah play.
Also the Dragon Blades, right?
Yeah, I think it was just such a deciding factor. I think it's hard to give it to anyone but him. Maybe Sung Jin Woo. He was on the losing team in the end, but I feel like he had a stellar Tracer performance. It performed consistently in every map, no matter the hero, no matter what his team was doing, winning or losing. Sung Jin Woo was just always there on creative angles, finding good pulse bombs. I think he's an honorable mention for sure. Yeah, we both
So, yeah, my pick would also be Xanatos, but both teams pretty close game. Could have actually gone either way on some of those points. That last one, I mean, it's push, right? They had a really big lead. They basically snowballed the first like 4 fights. It's really hard to find your footing back, footing there. Did they get the checkpoint? Did BB get the checkpoint eventually? I don't think so, right?
No,
They
I don't think they
didn't
ever
even-
pushed that far, really.
Yeah, and that's you have to get the checkpoint, then wait, and then also push all the way around back to that. Like that's really hard to do, and just the momentum from those last 2 maps just carried them. Yeah, had the lead. I think BB played this pretty well. They can be proud of themselves, but BlueGenji,
Yeah, BlueGenji just a step above them here. Super impressive performance. I think there wasn't really a gap on any role there. Their understanding of the game was just so good. GG's though, and props to Bronze Battalion for taking the first map Oasis. Even after BlueGenji Fox established an early lead, 1-0, I'm still super impressed that they managed that. They showed a lot of proficiency on the Queen comp. So I'm excited to see how they do in the rest of the season against other teams, because I'm very sure they'll be able to get some wins for sure.
You'll have the choice to choose the player who you want to interview in the bronze battalion.
So are we interviewing a player from both teams, or?
Yeah, both teams.
Okay, so then we should probably Xanatos and who do you wanna?
So and the other team, I think they're gonna choose, but in the bronze battalion, they want you to choose.
Just to choose.
one player.
So I think either of the DPS or Stardew 10. What do you think? Because Stardew 10 had some super impressive performances as well. And the
I'd
Kiriko
go with
Baptiste.
Sun Jinwoo, I think.
Sure.
Jinwoo?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna check who it was, and I'm gonna move him.
Okay.
Interview questions. Chat. No, 2 minutes delay, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'm sure chat would help me out to find some.
Let's see, I haven't read chat all. Just fan behavior here. Very good.
And it's gonna be Sungjun Wu, so Bozo on Discord, and I move him right now.
Sure. Hello. Hello, Sungjin Wu. Glad to have you here. Okay, so firstly, the obvious questions. How did you feel about the match? Were you happy with your performance?
I mean, I think we played well the first game, but then we kind of... I mean, Hollywood is like our worst map, and then I feel like our mental just went down after that. And we just kind of like... I mean, I feel like we did okay, but we could have done better.
Yeah, you had it looked like you had a lot of fight left in you on Suravasa, though. That was a super close map. And
yeah, that was really close.
tell me a bit about the comp you played. We saw a lot of Queen from you. Is that like a comfort comp? Am I correct in that?
Okay, so our tank, he is a Queen specialist. So that's why we play a lot of Queen, and yeah, that's basically it. That's like our best team comp, usually.
Yeah, we saw that from the beginning. Your Queen looked very strong. Can you explain why you played that buff so much? Is that also like a comfort thing for you guys?
That's also a comfort pick. Yeah. I think that's it, yeah. I mean, also, yeah, especially in RAM comp, it gives like just more sustain with the buff. But we also tried some Curie with Queen.
Yeah.
So we kind of did both.
Yeah, you seemed very comfortable on the brawly comps. Did you ever think about maybe picking a dive comp on something like Hollywood? Is suited for that, or are you brawl one tricks as traditional in you?
Our tank, I mean, we're a lot better at brawl than dive. So I think that's why we went with the Queen and the Ram comps so much.
I see. How did you feel after winning the first map and turning it around? How did it sound in your voice?
I mean, it was great, of course. I feel like I played well, especially the first map, but then the other two kind of went downhill a little bit. But we're really hyped after winning first map, but then second map took the toll on us.
I see.
Yeah, I think you guys can be very happy how you played today. I think you could have won on another day. Like, this was very close. This was also very fun to watch. So thanks.
Thank you.
Very impressive plays from all of you. Yeah, I think that's.
Thank you. GG's.
Yep, GG's. Congrats on your Tracer performance. I was super impressed.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that's it from us. Bounty. So.
Yep. I'm gonna look for Fox players. Just come back. I'm just.
Yeah, no stress.
And I'm gonna do translation after that.
Okay. All right. Sonorax.
Okay, who are we looking for on Team BlueGenji Fox?
Okay, it's gonna be the tank of the Fox team.
Okay.
All right. I don't have access to the interview channel, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna move him.
Okay.
I disconnect you, Bozo, Buff. And I move Florida.
Hello.
Donc, I just explain. Je vais faire la traduction du coup.
Right.
You can go on.
Yeah. Gone. Firstly, congratulations on your victory. I think you can be very proud of you. Maybe you want to share some thoughts of your own before we start.
Déjà, GG pour le match, hein, c'était un très très beau match. Et peut-être que du coup, tu veux nous partager un peu ta pensée sur ce match avant qu'on commence l'interview.
I'd say it was a really good match.
Ouais, je peux le faire en anglais. Ouais.
Yeah, it was a really good match. Like everyone did their job in the team. Like the mood was very great. I think we have a little misplay like in every match. It happens, and I think we can do better in the comms. But I think like it was a very good match, and the other team did a great job too.
That is very nice to hear. Those are some very kind words. We were very surprised that you unfortunately gave up the first match, the first map, after winning the first point. Could you share with us what you think went wrong on the first map and what you turned around to win the last 3?
La première map c'était Oasis. En fait, je me souviens plus de ce qu'on a fait.
C'était Oasis, ouais. C'était Oasis. La première.
I think like we had the May against us was very good. Like our walls killed me so many times, bro. Like I cannot do anything. Like, and en vrai, si tu peux traduire. En fait, il y avait beaucoup de mobilité, et donc on avait du mal à focus. Quand on voulait aller sur la Kiriko, il avait son TP pour out. On voulait aller sur le Lucio, sauf qu'après il y avait la Tracer dans le bac qui a Pulus. Enfin, c'était tout le.
They had some great mobility. The Kiriko was always TPing, so they couldn't get her. And the Lucio, when they tried to get the Lucio, there was always the Tracer, and yeah, it was mobility problem.
Sure. Yeah. I think that's basically what we said as well, right? But yeah. I had another question. Okay, Nurse, do you have anything else?
Yes, tell me about the Farah pick. Is that a secret pocket strat you always had prepared, or was that decided in the moment?
Like they didn't even call it. They just did it, and it was a surprise, a good surprise.
Okay, that is wild.
Yeah.
I mean, good thinking in the moment. I think that really closed out the map for you guys. Yeah. I mean, okay, let's go back to like you lost them first map, right? That's really like in a tournament setting. That's really hard for the mental, right? I think you didn't play too bad, but you still lost that. How did you feel after the first map, and did you like come back mentally and close out the game after that?
The first map was like a warm up. Some of our players didn't warm up, so you know.
Okay.
I think it was good. Like our team did a great job. But yeah, it was a warm up for us the first game to put really us in the mindset of tournament, like a real match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
We saw
that makes sense.
We saw a lot of comps from you guys. Spam comp, some brawl, and even the hints of some dive comp, wrecking ball on the contests, for example. What would you say is your comfort style? What style do you think are you most comfortable with? Is there anything you prefer?
My comfort pick is Diva, so I think dive. Like we have a main Genji, so I think dive is great. But with rush, we do a great job too. So I'd say dive and rush.
Yeah, I think so as well. I was very impressed how you played Diva into Junker Queen. It's not a very good matchup, and you managed to play it very well.
Thank you.
Right, that was all I had prepared. Anything else from Job?
No, congrats on winning. You played that pretty well. I think you can be proud of yourself, and good luck for your next matches.
Yeah, from me as well.
Thank you.
Well then, I think we can end the broadcast here basically, right? Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Thanks to the players for playing today. It was a really fun match to spectate and to cast, and I hope everyone had a good day.